Do you use Etsy Plus, or are you thinking about using Etsy Plus, or do you even know what the heck Etsy Plus is? Then today's episode is just for you. I break down all the things you need to know about Etsy Plus so you know if it's worth it for you and your Etsy biz. Let's go. Hey everyone, what is going on? Welcome back to the Handmade and Beyond podcast. I'm your host, LL, here to help you along in your Etsy journey, navigate through that sometimes tough, turbulent journey to find success, to reach your goals, to get what you want to get out of Etsy, which I'm confident you guys can do if you stick with it, if you stay on your current path. And I always want to encourage you guys to do that and just keep going. I'm back today with another really good episode for you guys, talking all about Etsy Plus. This is a topic that I haven't talked about in some time, so I thought it would be really good to kind of circle back and talk about it. It's really kind of one of those features of Etsy that's really off the radar. Etsy hasn't done a lot with it over the past really probably year or two. At the beginning, when they rolled out Etsy Plus, I thought they were going to keep enhancing it, keep adding to it, keep adding features and benefits, and it's something that they really kind of haven't done anything with. I'm still hopeful that in the future they're going to add more stuff to the Etsy Plus membership, but right now it's just really remained the same for the last couple of years. So I'm not sure if it's on the radar, if it's something that they're going to eventually phase out. But either way, I'm here to talk about kind of the features and benefits for Etsy Plus so that you guys know, is it going to be worth it for you to add that to your basically your Etsy package, your Etsy business, because Etsy Plus is basically a membership package that adds different features and benefits that you can take advantage of. It's $10 a month, and that can be a big sticking point for a lot of shops, especially if you're new. Do you want to spend the extra $10 when money is really tight for a new business? $10 may seem like an awful lot, especially monthly. That's $120 a month. So you really need to know, is this something that's going to add enough value to my Etsy shop for me to take advantage of? And that's really what I'm going to dive in and talk about today, so you don't have to navigate and try to look at all this stuff for yourself and try to figure it out, bang your head against the wall. I'm going to try to make that a little bit easier for you guys and just really break down all the things you get with an Etsy Plus membership. So after this episode, you guys are going to be able to know, okay, this is something I want, or okay, this is something that I don't want. It's not worth it. So the first thing that really the Etsy membership gives you is extra discounts. And these discounts are basically if you want to get your own website. So if you want your own, if you have an Etsy shop, but you also want to start a website on Pattern, which is Etsy's platform to start a website, or Shopify, or any WooCommerce, all those other sites, you can buy a website through the domain service provider, which is Hoover, and get 50% off for the first year. Which it's really, when it comes down to it, it's not a lot of money. Usually most normal domains that you would find that you would want to purchase are around anywhere from $12 to $20 a year. So this is going to give you anywhere from $6 to $10 off the first year only. But hey, $6 to $10 is, it's still money saved. Any type of savings is good, especially when starting out. And this is something that maybe you want to take advantage of later on, or maybe you want to do it right away. I would really kind of encourage you to wait and establish your Etsy business first. A lot of people try to juggle too many balls at first and end up fumbling a lot of those balls. So wait to join the circus later. Get Etsy and running a business under your belt before you add all these other things to your workflow. It's just going to add extra stress. The next discount you get is 30% off of Moo, which is a company that offers marketing materials. It's kind of like Vistaprint or Zazzle, where you can get marketing materials such as business cards, postcards, things that you may want to include in your packages and your shipping packages. So you get 30% off, which is pretty good, depending on how many materials you want to get. And the last discount you get is box discounts. If you want to buy, I guess there's a company that's, I think it's box.com, I think is what it is. I just wrote down box, but I'm pretty sure it's box.com is the website. And you can see all this breakdown under the Etsy Plus category in your Etsy shop manager. But anyways, you get one free sample box if you kind of want to see the quality, and then you get 20% off your first order, and then 10% off after that. So boxes can get really expensive. So depending on how big of stuff you're shipping out, this can really save you a lot of money. And there's a lot of providers out there, a lot of websites you can get pretty cheap boxes or save a lot of money on boxes. So I don't know. I haven't investigated their pricing and compared it with others. So I don't know how really good this discount is, but a discount's a discount, and maybe something that you want to take advantage of. So those are the main discounts that an Etsy Plus membership can give you. Depending on how much of that stuff you buy, it can be, it can add up to a significant amount of money. Again, I haven't compared their prices to other prices out there, so it may or may not be as big of a savings as it seems, but those are the discounts that you can get through the Etsy Plus membership. The next thing that Etsy Plus membership will give you is restock requests. So this is something where if items are sold out, maybe you sell one-of-a-kind items or only a quantity of one type items, they'll show as sold out in your shop, and customers have the ability to sign up to get notified when you change that quantity, when you reactivate that listing or change the quantity back to one. So it can be pretty beneficial if you're a shop that sells only one of items or made to order items, one of a kind items, and you will eventually restock those. Those customers will get notified and hopefully come back and buy from you. So this is something that could definitely add some revenue to your bottom line, create scarcity, so that they come back and they want to buy from you before it gets sold out again. So this is something that I think could be definitely beneficial for certain shops out there, and it's a feature only available right now to Etsy Plus members. The next thing is that an Etsy Plus membership will give you is advanced shop customization. Not as crazy as it sounds. It's just a couple of things that you can do differently with an Etsy Plus membership. The first is your banner image. It allows you to add carousel images, which if you're watching this on YouTube, I'll pop an example up here, up there. And then the other banner type image you can add is a collage type image, which I'll pop an example up here as well. So just some more flexibility, some more customization options, which is kind of nice. Whereas without this, you have to create, if you want to showcase multiple products in your banner image, you have to really create that on your own. If you're using Canva or something like that, this allows you to pop up, 4 pictures. If you're using the collage type, the collage option, you can pop up 4 pictures that are stationary in your banner image. The carousel option will rotate through different images. So it's a different way to add some, a little bit more flair, to your shop to kind of stand out. And a banner image is always a good place to showcase your products for people that are coming to your shop that don't know your business, don't know what you sell. The more product images, the more ways to showcase products early on can help entice people to buy. So I do like the banner image functionality feature that's part of the Etsy Plus. And just for the sense of ease, that you can easily rotate. If you're using the collage, you can easily rotate pictures in and out very quickly. The other thing that you can do is for your featured items, it allows you to do a mixed grid option where you can showcase up to 5 featured items. I believe with the normal Etsy, you can only do 4. This allows you to do 5, with one being bigger than the other 4, and you can also feature 5 listings or mix and match up to 5 shop sections. So maybe you want to show 3 listings and 2 shop sections, or all shop sections, or all listings. Those will show up. It'll have one picture, and then I'll either take them to the shop section or I'll take them to the listing, depending on what you want to do there. So a little bit more flexibility when it comes to what you want to showcase in your featured items. So that's kind of cool. Again, that shows at the top of your shop. The more stuff you can showcase early on before people even scroll down, I think the better off you're going to be. All right, now let's get down to the nitty gritty. Those are the discounts and the features. Not a ton of stuff there. So maybe you're thinking, well, $10 for that. Well, here's where kind of the rubber meets the road as far as Etsy Plus, I think, is the actual credits that you get. So when you sign up for Etsy Plus, they'll give you 15 listing credits a month. That's basically just free listings, 15 free listings a month. I mean, it's not really free because you're paying $10, but you get free 15 listing credits. So that amounts to $3 in credits a month for your listings. And then you get $5 in ad credit through Etsy ads a month if you're running ads. So say you're spending $10 a month on ads, now it'll only be $5. Or say you're spending only $5 a month, now it'll be free, quote unquote free, because you're paying for it, in ad credits. And while we're talking about ad credits, if you guys haven't downloaded the Etsy ads cheat sheet to help you get more out of your Etsy ads, make sure you guys go to handmadeandbeyond.com/Etsy ads so you guys know what to do and can get the most out of that ad revenue budget, because ads, it's easy to throw away money when you're doing ads, and it's easy not to do it correctly. And I get it. This at least gives you some type of credit to be able to run Etsy ads. But if you want to add more to your budget and try to get more bang for your buck when it comes to Etsy ads and not throw away money, make sure you guys get that cheat sheet as well. So really what it comes down for me when I thought about adding Etsy Plus to my package, to my Etsy shop, was really the money, which is going to come down to a lot of you guys. Does the $10 a month create enough value and benefit for me to pay that every month? For me to pay $10 a month, $120 a year. So it came down to value versus cost. So you get those extra discounts if you're going to take advantage of the domain and the boxes and the marketing materials. But then it came down to the listing credits. So it's $3 in listing credits, $5 in Etsy ad credits. So that amounts to $8 in credits. So if you're going to be spending that money, if you're going to be adding 15 or adding or renewing 15 listings a month, spending at least $5 in ad credits, that's $8 in credits. So really, if you're spending that money anyways, that's kind of a wash. And then you're going to be getting $2 in Etsy. Then you're going to really only be paying $2 for the Etsy Plus membership a month in basically extra money. And that's $2 for the banner and the featured item customization and all those other discounts that you would get. So that's really what it came down for me is that worth it? Is it worth, if you're going to be spending that money anyhow, is it worth the extra $2 a month for those extra discounts and those extra features? And that's really what you have to sit back and say, am I going to be doing that already? Is it worth the extra $2? Maybe not now, but maybe in the future. Maybe it is worth it now. And I want to take advantage of that stuff. And that's money that I'm already spending anyhow in my business. So $2 is really not a lot of money to invest in your business for some extra features and for hopefully some additional features that may come down the road. So that's really how you have to look at it. That's how I looked at it. And every business is different. Just because other people are doing it doesn't mean that you should do it. Look at your business and what's right for your business and what's right for your business at this time, and maybe what's right for your business in the future. Something that you should always be analyzing and just kind of gauging. And you're going to add stuff, take stuff away as your business grows, as your business changes. It's a living, breathing thing. And of course, selling on Etsy is a journey, like I always say. The one misconception that I wanted to talk about is when it comes to Etsy Plus is it does not have anything to do with rank, SEO, performance, all that stuff. It doesn't help you in those areas. So don't do it thinking that you're going to get an extra bump when it comes to SEO or rank or more traffic. It has absolutely nothing to do with that, at least not yet. And I don't think it will. So that's something that don't do it just because you're thinking of that. Now, it could help you if it helps you enhance your banner image and feature items. It could in a way increase your performance, but not directly. So don't do it just because you're thinking it's going to get you extra boost in SEO or anything like that. So I wanted to make sure to cover that just so that you know that is probably the biggest misconception when it comes to Etsy Plus. If it did help you, I'm sure everyone and their brother would be paying for the membership. But that is absolutely not the case. So those are kind of the breakdown of the benefits, the features that you get with Etsy Plus so that you can make the best decision possible for your Etsy business. Hopefully that helps you guys out and really gives you some clarity when it comes to Etsy Plus and your Etsy business. As I mentioned earlier, if you want to take advantage and really take advantage of the Etsy ads platform through Etsy specifically and use these credits or increase your Etsy ad budget, please make sure you download the Etsy ads cheat sheet and the guide that I have for you. It's completely free and it'll really help you get off the ground running when it comes to Etsy ads and not just throw money down the toilet, which a lot of people feel that Etsy ads is. And I want to help you kind of avoid that, because you can be really successful with Etsy ads, but you also have to understand kind of how to utilize them to benefit you. It's not just throw money at it and reap the reward. It's really not like that. You have to be actively engaged and apply some strategy when it comes to Etsy ads. So make sure you guys get that at handmadeandbeyond.com/Etsy ads. I'll be back really soon with another great episode for you guys. Have an amazing rest of your day.